Hey everybody, I hope you guys are doing well. I am doing good. I'm hanging in there. My hair's hanging out. so, I just want to give you guys a brief update. All right. So, first thing, I- I've been having problems with my phones, and I'm gonna bring this up again. You should be checking your phones under settings and then accounts, and then you should be checking for any duplicate accounts, any weird accounts that are not yours, and deleting them. And you need to be doing this regularly. For me, I check my phone throughout the day. My phone it seems like it's under siege daily. So please, 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 I'm asking everyone to please check their phones. Um, so that's the first thing I wanted to mention. Second thing I wanted to mention is because my phone has been under siege for weeks now, my social media accounts have also been um, accessed without my permission. People have tweeted on my behalf without my authorization. So that's problematic. That's problematic. So what I've decided to do to prevent any misinformation and any confusion. If you see anything political on my timeline or a tweet, anything politically related, if you don't see me make a YouTube video, and that video should have this face talking to you, okay? So if you do not see such a video, please disregard anything you see on my timeline or any tweets, same thing. Just ignore it, all right? And again, if that's going forward, it's the only way I can make sure that the information that I post and use on my social media accounts is accurate. All right. All right. So the next thing I want to bring up, this thing with my social media accounts. I've been seeing information that my social media accounts are being requested, and by, I'm not going to name names, by someone, a former president and their spouse, right? Here's the deal. Here's the deal. If you've been following the events on social media, it's a very serious situation. My feeling on the matter is that my social media accounts will be used to try to clean this whole mess up, and I will be scapegoated for most of this. So I have decided to turn over my social media accounts over to Justin Trudeau, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, in the event of my death, right? And I'm hoping that he uses it for Canadian issues, to deal with Canadian matters only. I would hope that he keeps it, and I would hope, or international issues. Um, I don't want it returned to I don't want my account used for anything related to U.S. politics. All right. So that's just my wish. I leave it to his discretion. Right. So I want to put that out there. In the event of my death, I want Prime Minister of Canada, Justin Trudeau, to have my social media accounts, all of them. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Reddit, Instagram. All right. So there we are. One thing I want to make you aware of is I have a a theory as to why my social media accounts are being requested, and that is because at the end of this whole COVID-19 fiasco, they can say, oh, this was not what you saw on social media. It wasn't real. We were just trying to keep you all entertained. You all are bored at home. We figured this would be entertaining. It was a laugh, ha ha ha, and go from there, right? If I put that all over my social media accounts, hey, then Ms. Warmack is okay with it. Then it must have been a joke. It must have been blah, blah, blah. So I'm here to tell you right now, it's not a joke. This is not make-believe. This is not entertainment purposes. This is real. It's real. My family, my friends, myself have been harassed. It's not funny at all. So I don't, and think about this. If they ask for my social media accounts, what's to stop them from asking from yours or anybody else's? So I'm not turning over my social media accounts. Not while I'm alive. Not while there's breath left in this body. So I wanted to make that clear. And again, the only theory I have as to why they would want it is, again, so they could use it to say, oh, by the way, now that this whole COVID-19 quarantine is over, we just want to say, just wanted you to know it was just a joke, blah blah blah. I didn't mean, and I don't want them doing that. So that's why I'm making this video now, right? It's not a joke. The things that I've said and the information I've posted is true. It's accurate. It's disturbing. It's disturbing. The other thing I want to go on record: 2013, the government shut down. My role in that is authentic. I'm not making it up. I acted alone. It was conceived. That idea was conceived by me alone. It was executed by me alone. I have a former co-worker. Is a former co-worker, and I asked him only one question during that whole process. It was towards the end, towards the end of the whole problem, and I asked him one question, and it didn't. My plan had already been thought out from beginning to end. It was just one curiosity kind of question, kind of thing, but it wasn't relevant to. In other words, it wouldn't have changed the outcome, and it didn't. It didn't relate to anything that had to be planned out or anything. It was just one of those things. So I just want to make it clear that if in the future anyone tries to tell you, oh, it wasn't Pat, it was really this person, don't believe them. I'm telling you right now, it was me. It was me by myself. Okay. Next thing you should know is the reason I'm very disturbed by people who feel that they can just take over my social media account. And the reason that bothers me is because I'm going to say for about since the end of 2017, I've been involved in trying to help people leave cults. And I worked feverishly at it. I worked at it hard. I worked hard, and I didn't get any help. I mean, no, let me change that. The people who are trying to take over my social media accounts, I didn't get help from them. That's what I'm trying to say. They didn't help me. So so why would you wait until after all the heavy lifting is done and then say, oh, I need you? No, you can't. No. And so it's disturbing. It's disturbing. So that's troublesome. Here's the thing. I'm willing to cooperate with law enforcement if they need me to make a video, if they want me to give to broadcast the message or whatever. I'm happy to do that, but I'm not okay with them I'm not okay with anyone just saying, give us your social media account. Okay. The other thing I want to mention is, so I've been and I've talked about this before with the harassment. I've been harassed for years since I left the Watchtower cult in 1995. Now, my understanding is that before the gang stalking is to be executed and implemented, they're supposed to establish contact with you and try to work things out and all of this. No one has ever done that with me. So I have over 25 years of gang stalking without anyone establishing contact with me. They just resorted to harassment. So that's troubling. That's troubling, and this is why I'm speaking out about it. And I don't like the idea of them saying, well, we got to take your social media accounts. What are you hiding? What do you need to hide? Why do you need them? And again, if you did nothing wrong, you did nothing negligent, why do you need my accounts? In other words, why can't you use your own account to send the same message? So that's what I mean. There's something shady going on. I don't appreciate the tone of this. Even with the online situation on social media, no one spoke to me. No one contacted me. No one asked me any questions prior to all of this. The next thing I know, this whole big situation blows up on social media, and I don't appreciate it. The other issue I want to also raise with you, I have friends. I don't hang around them much because of this situation. I just feel like I don't know, it's troubling, and I don't want to drag them all into this, but they were dragged into this anyway. So to them I want to say I'm sorry. I am sorry that this is it's spilled over into our relationship like this. I also want to say some of you have been like gaslighting me. I get around you, you guys start acting strange. Pat, look at that pink elephant in the sky. Hey, hey Pat, the sun is out. Do you see all that snow on the ground? Hey, Pat, it's just weird questions and all this kind of dicey stuff. I'm under stress. I'm under a lot of stress. I don't need any IQ question tests and all this, psych evals and all. I just don't need it. I don't need it. I don't want to be gaslighted. My mental health is perfectly fine. I'm stressed out and anxious a little bit, but aside from that, I'm okay. And so I just don't appreciate all these games. And my advice to any family member or friend who has been dragged into this, I would appreciate it if you please don't cooperate. I've been saying this, please do not cooperate. If you ask me to call you, I'm not going to call you. If you ask me to visit you, I won't visit you if you are going to continue cooperating with them. I'm not. It's not to my benefit. It's not to your benefit. It's a very dangerous situation. And I would rather see you all extricate yourselves and just say, listen, you need to leave me out of this. And I've been trying to leave you out of it. You see me, I don't bring it up. I don't talk about it. I don't. So I've been doing my part to keep you out of this problem. And so my hope would be that instead of you involving yourself and voluntarily making yourselves available to participate, decline. Don't participate. If anyone's calling you or texting you, whatever, giving you instructions, say this, do this, block their numbers. Stop. Do not cooperate. It's a very serious situation, and it's a dangerous situation. On Twitter, there was information about money and all this stuff, and so that for those who are enticed by greed, right? That's incentive enough to hurt someone, to kill them and try to So that's what I'm saying. It's a very dangerous situation that is being nurtured, and that's why I'm asking you all not to participate. I'm asking you if you do not cooperate. It's not healthy. It's very harmful. Law enforcement is involved. When I say is monitoring this situation anyway. So please, for your own safety, mine, everybody involved, please do not indulge them. I don't know any other way to say it. I'm asking you. It's just the only way. It's the only way forward. So that's my video for today. I hope you guys have a great week. Take care. Stay safe. I'll keep in touch. Bye.